Welcome back to the Stovetop. Recently, we were on a vacation in Hawaii. While on the island of Oahu, we visited the Dole Plantation, which is about 35 minutes north of the Honolulu airport. If you happen to go to Hawaii, this is one of the places I recommend going to. They've got a tour of the plantation, and you learn a lot about Hawaiian agriculture, in particular pineapples, but other crops as well. And they've got a gift shop with an ice cream shop in it where they have pineapple soft serve ice cream. As some of you guys might know, I'm not much of an ice cream guy, but I really like this. So I highly recommend it. While we were in the gift shop, I picked up a few bags of coffee to bring home and try out. Now, this coffee is available online through the Dole Plantation gift shop online store. I'll include a link to that in the description section below. So if you wanted to try it for yourself, you can order it and have it shipped back here to the mainland. So what I have here from Waialua Estate Coffee, which is owned by Dole, is their whole bean coffee. That's it. There's no name of it. There's no description. It comes in a 7-ounce bag. They did have it in ground form as well. This is $16 a bag at the store and online. It's not cheap. It's just a green bag with their logo on the front. It says Waialua Estates Coffee, North Shore, Oahu, Hawaii. And on the back, there's a little bit of information. There's a map that shows you roughly where the coffee plantation is on the island. And it says, Hawaii's rich-tasting 100% Waialua coffee is grown at ideal altitude on the fertile volcanic slopes of Oahu's beautiful North Shore. The beans are carefully selected and roasted to enhance the tantalizing aroma for your drinking pleasure. So that's about it. If you go online, the description is going to be pretty much the same thing. So I don't know how good this coffee is, but we're about to find out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use some scissors to cut the top of the bag. There isn't any tab to peel or anything else that looks like it makes it easy to open. Just cut that straight across the top. You can see the beans are kind of a medium color. The color seems to be fairly consistent. I see a few light beans in the back there, but they don't look, oh no, there's a little bit of oil on some of those beans, but they don't look dry. Smells pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and grind this up. I've already cleaned any residual grounds out of the grinder, and I'll be brewing it in Mr. Coffee. I won't be rinsing the filter, and I'll be using Waiakea volcanic purified drinking water. This is filtered through volcanic rock. I wanted to use Hawaiian water for this, and Waiakea is the only brand that I'm aware of that's sold in my area. While we were in Hawaii, there were other brands of Hawaiian purified drinking water. So there might be something else out there to try. You don't have to use Hawaiian water with Hawaiian coffee, but I figured, why not? Be right back with the first cup. All right, the coffee's all done brewing, and I've changed the camera angle. In this video, I'm going to be using something else I brought back from the island of Oahu. This is a coffee mug from the USS Missouri, and it's in a similar pattern as the USS Wisconsin coffee mug that I showed in a previous coffee review video. It just doesn't cost as much, just saying. So let's go ahead and pour the first cup. It's kind of a medium brown color. Let it cool off for just a bit before I have my first sip. There's something about Waialua Estate Coffee is that this particular coffee is available on the Dole Plantation online store, but there is a Waialua Estate Coffee website where they do sell coffee and chocolate, just not this. So if you go to look for that, you might find some other coffee that's available from Hawaii that you might want to try out, but I think this is something that is exclusively branded for the Dole Plantation gift store. So while I stalled just a little bit longer to let the coffee cool off just a little bit more, I wanted to note that when I ground the beans, it was a very consistent grind. They weren't powdery at all, and I couldn't smell it while it was brewing, but as some of you guys know, I have a poor sense of smell. My director could smell it. So let me do the smell test up close. I'm not getting anything distinct off of this. It's still a bit hot, but that was smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna call it coffee flavored coffee. I know I say that in some of my review videos, but there's nothing, not that I'm expecting anything flavored. They do have flavored coffees available, but this should be coffee flavored coffee. It tastes pretty good. So I'll go ahead and do the usual. I'll have a few cups, let my taste buds wake up. This is my first cup of coffee of the day as usual. So I'll come back and give you my final thoughts, let you know if I noticed anything else about it. I'll also do the test where I let it cool down to lukewarm and see if it gets bitter, because this coffee is not bitter at all, which in my opinion is a good thing. So I'll be right back with my final thoughts. So I sat down with my director and had some coffee. We both let our coffee cool down to lukewarm, and we both agreed that it didn't get bitter. We both think that this coffee is smooth, it's good, and even though it doesn't say on the bag or on the website, we both think that this is a medium roast. Overall, it's just really good coffee. However, it's $16 for a 7-ounce bag. Doing some fuzzy math, that's around $35 a pound. Now, if you go to Hawaii, you're gonna see a lot of coffee that is really pricey. It really is, especially if you go to a gift shop. What I found interesting is I was at a gift shop where I think I saw a pound of coffee for, I wanna say $36 or $40 or something like that. The same exact coffee at the grocery store was $8. So, it just depends on where you go, but if you're at a gift shop, you're probably going to pay a premium. So if you want to buy some and bring it back for the experience, I totally understand that. I've got some other Hawaiian coffees I'll be doing review videos on in the future, but for your average coffee drinker, this is probably not something that they would spend the money on. So I thought I would give it a try, and I really don't have any complaints about it other than the cost, but everything in Hawaii is pricey compared to the mainland. So if you'd like to order it, the information is down below in the description section. And if you get an opportunity to visit the islands, once again, I definitely recommend going to the Dole Plantation on Oahu. Thanks for watching.